It's our second day in Hanoi, Vietnam, and we start the vlog with our journey to the Hanoi Opera House to get on the hop-on, hop-off bus tour. Here we are on the bike. We're going to the Opera House for the hop-on, hop-off bus tour. This cost about 200,000 dong. Okay, we're standing outside the Hanoi Opera House. Here's the hectic roundabout. This seems to be the center of the city, the main area. We're going to try and find tickets for the hop-on, hop-off bus. And yeah, join us soon on the journey today. These are some authentic dusters made of real chicken feathers. Coffee time while we wait for the bus. We found a Highlands nearby. Highlands is like the local equivalent of a coffee chain like Starbucks. We're at the Starbucks of Vietnam called Highlands Coffee. We ordered a Americano, an iced latte, and a cheesecake. And it came to 169,000 dong, which is about 32 ringgit or $8 US. So it's Sunday morning. Seems like a very family-friendly area right in the center of town. As we can see here, the kids having fun. Is what we got. They start them young. Don't shoot it. Hang. Son, no, you gotta do it like this. Aim it over here, then shoot. What? Oh, fire. Not much happening there. Prime location. This was one of the best bus tours I've ever done. They gave me a nice hat so I can fit in with the locals. So here we are on the hop-on, hop-off bus tour. It's about to start from outside the Opera House. I've got my hat on. Got my traditional hat on. This is the map of the tour. So we're going to do a loop around the city. It seems to take about an hour and a quarter. So we'll do one loop and then see where we want to stop off. We're about to start. This area seems very patriotic and traditional. There's the marathon finish, I think. Bottega Veneta, Patek Philippe, Dior, Louis Vuitton. They have all the fancy stuff. Again, here we go. We're going past the People's Supreme Court and the prison that we were at the other day, this time in the bus. So you get a bit more perspective on the architecture and the scale of the building, as well as the surrounding streets. This is the Vietnam History Museum. First stop on the tour. Wow, this is a big river. So this is supposedly where John McCain was shot down during the Vietnam War. He landed in this lake. Those are mosaics. It goes for 4 kilometers along here. There's around 1,000 mosaics along this wall. Buddhism is the main religion in Vietnam. It was brought here in the 3rd century BC. Quite a lot of old history here. So through there on the lake is Chan Quoc Pagoda. It was a Buddhist temple built in the 6th century BC. Here's an Aussie tourist group at the Temple of Literature. Now inside the Temple of Literature. Let's go find some books. Here's a pond. Still no books. Here's the Australian tour group. Let's try and join in. It's very peaceful. It's actually massive. So we've got all the rest of these temples here and some more pools of water like this. Looks like there's a graduation ceremony going on. We finally found the books in the Temple of Literature. now we're going to the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum. So he's actually buried here. Ho Chi Minh was the leader of the Revolutionary Party and made the Democratic Republic of Vietnam independent in 1945. His body rests in there. This is the National Assembly. This is the main government building of Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. All the important government people are in there, so we're not allowed. And over the other side we have Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum. So Ho Chi Minh, the leader of the revolutionist movement in the 1940s, is buried in there. So we can't go in because I'm wearing a singlet and shorts. Even if I put a jacket on, it's not okay. So off to the next stop. We're on the Swan boat ride, pedaling away. We've got 1 hour here. I don't think we're going to last an hour, but yeah, we're going around Westlake. It's a beautiful day. Quite a nice activity, pretty cheap, $100. Banh mi and pho on a traditional Vietnamese street. Can't get better than that. So we're at Nuit restaurant. It's a vegetarian specialty restaurant, but we ordered beef dishes as well. So it has a bit of everything. It has a very high rating on Google Maps. That's where I like to go. Good morning, Vietnam. This is the train that runs through the Hanoi train street. So this is the view from our hotel window. On this day, we just had an easy one and we went out for a nice dinner. This place was called Pizza 4 Ps. It's a great Western restaurant where you can get a nice pizza and pasta. I got the pho pizza, so that was very unique. One thing to keep in mind is that it is quite expensive, especially for Hanoi prices, and you do need a booking. It's very busy, so make sure you make a booking before you go. Nice. Here is the famous crab pasta. I don't recommend this. Trying to find a cafe before we get our next flight. So it's our last day here in Hanoi. We're at Cong Caphe to try the local coffee. It's a local coffee chain like the local Starbucks or Highlands. So I got the Vietnamese cappuccino, so we'll see what that's like. And I'm being a bit sarcastic here, but it's a very relaxing morning. This is the Vietnamese latte. Looks pretty good. Let's have a look at the interior. So it's styled as if it's a very traditional cafe. I imagine this is what Vietnam would have looked like many years ago. It keeps that traditional vibe. So yeah, it's a bit different to your Starbucks or Highlands. I loved it. It was great. Definitely try Cong Caphe. This is my cappuccino. Looks pretty good. 2 coffees was 86,000 dong. So we're heading to the domestic airport now for our flight to Da Nang. It's about a 1 hour 15 flight, and it's about a 45-minute trip to the airport. We're going across the main bridge in Hanoi to get back to the airport.